Okay, today I'm going to be making a potato and steak soup. So I have 5 potatoes here that have been cut into small cubes, and then I have a head of celery. I have 1 onion diced. I have a pound of beef cube steak. I have about a tablespoon of dill, a teaspoon of mustard powder, and a teaspoon of mustard seeds, and about a tablespoon of black pepper. And then I have half gallon of half and half, and a quart of milk, some Worcestershire sauce, a stick of butter, about a tablespoon of chopped minced garlic, and then I have some all-purpose flour. So let's get started by boiling the potatoes. So you want to boil these potatoes until tender, and I'm just going to let them simmer until they're nice and tender. Okay, now I'm going to drain these over in the sink. Now I'm going to melt the stick of butter in the pan on medium. Okay, now I'm going to add my onion and celery to the butter. All nice and coated with butter. I'm going to add a little bit of salt too. That's an ingredient I forgot to mention. I always forget something. I'll probably need to add more salt than that. I think I just added about a teaspoon of salt, but we'll probably need to add more salt than that because it is a soup, and soups usually take a lot of salt. So I'm just going to let these onions cook a little bit with the celery. Okay, that's starting to cook down enough that I feel like I can go ahead and add the meat. And the garlic. The spices. And I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And mix that all up in there. I'm just going to let that cook for a little while until the meat is done. Okay, I think that steak is cooked enough. It will cook more as we're finishing up the soup. So next we're going to add some flour. I'm going to add 1/3 cup of flour. Mix that up in there. Now I'm going to add the half and half. Just to there, and then I'm going to add the potatoes back in. And I'm going to let this get a little warmed up before I add more half and half to it. It looks like I don't even need the milk. You might want to use the milk if you are using a bigger pot, but I'm using such a small pot that the half and half will be fine. I want to see it just start to bubble before I add more half and half to it. Smells good though. Okay, I think it's starting to get warm enough now that I can add some more half and half, fill the rest with half and half. So use exactly that half a gallon of half and half. Now that the weather is getting colder, I'm going to really enjoy this potato soup. Now you want to keep stirring this until it thickens up. I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste now, see if it needs any more salt. Yeah, it could use some more salt. So I'm going to add another teaspoon of salt. See how that tastes. I think that's good. Starting to get thicker now. You want this nice and thick like a clam chowder. Okay, I think this is starting to get done. I'm going to leave it on low just to simmer a little more. But I'm going to go ahead and dish up myself a bowl. Yum. Look at that. And then I'm going to put some crackers on top. Yummy! Alright, time to eat up.